Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is Create a Club episode 33. Um, we are coming right to the end of the stage of this game. I believe as of recording about three and a half weeks and FM24 will be out. So I'm planning to get the rest of this season done in probably the next 2 episodes. A shame because um, upon looking at my squad, uh, we've got some real talent here that I have brought in, and I'm not going to get to see them develop. We've got Milgram there, Contreras, Paolo Roberto. Uh, we got a lot of talent here that I've brought. I'm just going over some that I can't really remember too much about. But we're going to crack on with this. We're going to get this season complete, and we will be looking forward to going into the new game with some new save ideas. Two save ideas have definitely jumped out on me on what I'd love to do. That is a cracking result against Villa. That is really chuffed with that. That puts us up into 12th. I just need a small reminder. We got a fair few quid there. I might have to try and go out and buy someone quite impressive with that cash, considering that we are very close to the end of this save. So January is coming up. I may have to spend that this episode. And I think it's more of a case of not looking at a star for the future. It's a case of buying someone who's going to do the business for us right now. Man United quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup. Can we nick one here? No, we go out on penalties. Unfortunate, but we held Man United, which is a reasonably good achievement in itself, considering that we are a club that's still probably a good 2-3 years away from having a really amazing looking squad. So I've been in charge of this club so when I finish this it'll be 10 years, and obviously we've gone all the way up through, so I reckon probably would have needed maybe 12 years to possibly even look at maybe going for the title. I've got too many three-star players there. You need to be looking at 4 at least. But it's a reputation of the club as well. In all fairness, we've started off really hot here. We've come crashing down. We've literally gone from 2 seconds ago we were sort of between 15th and 17th, and now we have shot up and we are sitting there in 11th. So might get some money there as well from Inter, dependent how things go there. I may have to have a little look in the transfer market at the moment. I just want to have a look squad wise. I've got 2 episodes to finish off the season, so that is the plan, and that is what I plan to do. Taylor 4-star. So if you're looking attacking wise, 4 stars is the number you want to be looking at, really. Okay, goalkeeper's not great. Left back needs to probably be looked at. I think it's a case of just being able to find a player who's going to fit in. Up top, probably my left hand side needs to be looked at. But let's be honest, whatever happens here happens. I mean, this is someone I looked at for a while, Cabinras. He would have been a cracker to get in. He went to Leeds from memory. But now for me, it's just about cleaning the saves up, getting the seasons finished now on this and the Liverpool rebuild, and then we can move into FM24. Um, my save ideas at the moment, I may have said this, I may not have said this in my Liverpool rebuilds. I'm considering Benfica, and I'm also considering a Red Bull Leipzig save as well. Two sides that I've really got a affectionate for on regards to foreign clubs. Okay, let me just check this out here. When my controller wants to work. His transfer listed. Do you know what? That's fine. He's not going to be playing for us. So it's no bother. Yeah, I just don't know what to do in regards to my start point. Whether I start with the clubs as they are, whether the transfers happen as you go, or whether to make sure that no transfers have happened at all, and you get to rewrite a bit of history. Interesting. Love that result, by the way. Team massively in form right now, and we are really trying to push to get into this top half. It is fantastic to see. There may also be the possibility, I haven't thought about doing it as of yet, and maybe I will, maybe I won't. But I have done more so with the Southampton rebuild. I haven't had time recently to sort of skip into the future and, like, play as a director of football. That's something that I've enjoyed doing with Southampton. I was hoping to see if I could do it with Liverpool, but I won't. But maybe I might do it with this, because I believe you can push your saves onto the new one. I might be way ahead of myself in regards to. Just check this out. No, I'm not worried about any of them. I'm not sure whether that's FM24 onto FM25 or it's FM23 onto FM24. But if I can continue this save on to FM24, I think I might play a bit of director of football after this season. 10 years in charge where you've seen everything. And then it'll be a case of skipping 5 years ahead, shooting a video for you. I do everything live on these. You get to see everything that goes on. I appreciate most YouTubers do it and they sort of edit the video. Excuse me, and I can understand that. I like to do the playing aspect, and I will be mixing it up, and I will be doing some shorter videos for FM24. I'll be playing a fair bit offline. I'll be showing you what's going on, how things have been going, and I might show you sort of like 2 matches back to back or something like that. There's plenty of things, lots of ideas. Unfortunately, the channel hasn't taken off as I wished, but any of you that do watch it and have got, nearly 10 minutes into this video, give us some ideas on what you think I can do to improve. Um, it'd be nice to hear what people think and how I can move going forwards. Just trying different things here and there, and just seeing what sticks and what doesn't. Okay, 31st December normally always takes a fair while to do. I'm gonna have a little look here. Contracts. This is not going to do anything for me now, but what have we got? I don't think I'm going to be able to sign him, especially as he is at Liverpool. It's more about looking at these type of players who are more for the future. Okay, so it's looking like we would not be able to get him anyway. We will at least try and see what happens. That's in respect of ability 3.5. Oof. I'm pretty sure we'll not even be able to afford him. He is very much wanted by some. Is it worth even attempting here? I'll try. I had a feeling this could be a bit of a stumbling block, but I'll try. Okay, just adjust it one more. Oh, I can't. I can't. I might have to stick his signing on fee up a little bit. He's agreed, but I can't see him coming to us. I can't see João Felix coming. But it'd be cool if he did come. So based upon ability, there's some quality looking players there. There's a lot of wonder kids here. Oh, I might not be able to help myself here. Look how many there is. Holy cow. I want to look more on ability. 50 million quid. 4 stars. 4 stars is a great number, but you know, they've got to fall in my price range. Just saw one for 10.5 million now. I don't know whether I'm on the. I literally just skipped away. By Raspadori. Need to find him. There we are. Cooper Miners. There's a reason why. He's getting older a little bit. He's very versatile. I think I might want to see if I want to do a little bit of business with Warris here. I'll an experienced head. I'll give him 15 million quid. That's a bit too much. Crack matcher. Let's based on potential. Any cheapies we can get our hands on? There's one there straight away. This is how you make your club, I'm telling you. It's how I highly recommend anybody does this. This is where you make your money. If you have not seen my Southampton rebuild, I highly recommend that you go and check out the way that I have done some of my dealings in regards to on there, because let me tell you, that works a treat. Buying cheap, giving them opportunities. If they flop, they flop. But if they don't, you end up with some world-class talent. He's going to cost me a fair bit, but he would be completely worth it. Because he can play anywhere at the back. Didn't really want to be going down this route, but I think it's where I need to go to try and make this work. And bringing in some of these young kids, it might encourage me more to play a lot more. I am gonna. I feel like they can get more, do they, Liverpool? I'll give you 4 million. We'll see what happens out. Let's see what happens. I've stuck out some bids. I've got some players coming back off loan. You know, everything's looking okay. So they have given him a. He's not interested. He's not interested. More appealing options elsewhere. And of course, some of these wonder kids just might not want to come. And, you know, I completely understand that. Okay, this is the one that I wanted to definitely be bringing in. And look at the money he's asking for. You can't knock this. And that's without João Felix having a word with us. So, productive. It's a start. And now the more I'm thinking about a lot of these youngsters that I might be able to develop, I might carry on this save. Do you know what I'm saying that? And it'll probably end up like I don't. So, Adeyemi, there's a possibility transfer window is now open, and that will be the end of our pursuit of trying to get João Felix, because there's no way we're going to be getting him over anyone else. I have managed to get myself manager of the month. Right, if it's negotiable. Okay, so what we'll do, we will up to this. Do you know what? I didn't actually mean to do that, I ain't gonna lie. Let's see what happens there. I'll go back with the same offer. Oof. So why would that be? Oh my lord. Right, let's walk away. Something's not quite. Oh, I know why. All because of that João Felix move. So my loanees have come back and look at them. They're all very, very good in potential. It might be a case of get this season done, and if I carry on, get them loaned out. For the moment, I'm just spending money because I can spend money. But at the moment, we're playing some good footballs. Craig Shakespeare is announcing he will retire. Got Manchester United coming up next. I did always have a feeling when I started this off. Assistant manager, okay. I did always have a feeling that I would do well in this respect when there's more regens than anything else, because you got a chance to get some of the new players in, like some of these, like I lost Hendrick. I started off with a team of wonder kids. What a result that is! Of course, the only wonder kid that I've managed to keep right the way through is Warren Zaire-Emery. As you can see, he's been with us right from the start, and he's played 338 league games. And by the way, what a result that is! We're in the top 10 again. Everything is going really, really well. So far, so good. Matthew Davies. Yeah, take him away. Ramiro Roland Martinez. I believe I've got one of these for Southampton. He's not going to play a lot for me right now. He's going to be a regular starter. I'm more than happy to see him to go there. Okay. He's rejected my move. But we do have our French player. Have they put in a release clause or anything? I'm just going to see if I can. There you go. He might have just rejected us, but if we stick in another offer after a contract, no, he's not interested. So be it. All we now need is João Felix to turn us down, and then we can get back to a bit of business. So it is actually out of Atletico. Everton, third round of the FA Cup. I think we got the potential to really do something here, you know. More offers for João Felix. I'll try Ormsby again, but I want more time over him. That's fine. I'm not worried. Whenever Felix decides he's not going to come to us, because he ain't going to pick us over any of the other clubs that have gone in for him. So you can definitely loan him, but for me, he needs to be an important player. Okay, so he has no interest in coming to us, which is a bit of a shame. So be it. Luton have come in, which is fine. I'm more than happy for him to go on loan and pay his wages. Not a problem. Felix is going to Barcelona, and that's fine. We've got 42 million. We've got a fair chunk of wage, though. Obviously, after what I've just done. Peter Harding at Barcelona. Englishman. Valladolid. I wonder. They'll make a bit of money on him. We'll bring him back home. Game could not be saved. No interest at all as Peter Harding. I'm pretty sure it's going to come up with the same thing again. Bugs in FM23. Oh, it did save. It did save. Right, let's hopefully see, after just being knocked out of the Carabao, can we make a run in the FA Cup? I'd love to think that we can. It's thinking about it quite a lot. We can. It's a 1-0 win. Paul Wanner's injured. He's going to be out for a little while. But the main thing is that we've got the win and we are into the hat for the next round. Just intrigued that West Ham are killing it, and rightfully so. Just want to see how our old main man Frazal is doing. He seems like he's doing fairly well since his move. One thing I'm pretty renowned for on here is finding young Brazilian wonder kids and turning them into absolute superstars. He was one of them. And I do have a fair few on here as well, in all fairness, on this save. Skip the draw. Aston Villa away. Now, the other thing I did see, I swear I saw that Tielemans was here, and he is. He's 34 though. I've got to remember what stage I'm in of the game. 10 years down the line, a lot of players that we know of are no longer around. So Man United have just gone out. There'll be a Tottenham Manchester City final. The one thing I can say that I've learned is that I have actually made a sustainable Premier League club, starting off with, I think it was all players more or less under the age of 20, and I had one player that was near on 30. So to get to where I'm at now, 2 big sales have helped, obviously, but there's so much more that I probably could do with this to get a better side. I think another 5 years' time I could have a real cracking, good looking side here with a lot more 4-star potentials. Look at these, a lot of clubs that owe us a lot of money. Heavy defeat there though, unfortunately, which doesn't help. Okay, a lot of injuries are now incoming, which really doesn't help us. Doku on his way out to PSG. Ben White is going to retire. In all fairness, I did sign him to be a backup, and he hasn't started a game for us in the league. I can completely understand why he would want to retire, and I respect that. Wolves at home next. It's going to be a tough game. It's going to be a toughie. And as always, the main aim is to try and get a point and a half a game. 57 points. It certainly gets you close to European football. I will soon get a workout and a rough average as to where I am. I assume that after the poor start to the season, we won't be overly close to that. I mean, you look now, 22, so I should be on 33 points. So I'm not too far off. We're slightly behind, but to be honest, I can't really complain. I have just noticed my lack of players on the bench. As a matter of fact, it's really important. Paul Wanner is a 1-star left back, and we still managed to get the win. I really need to look into that. Really do need to look into that. We're actually on 34, and we are now we're now up to roughly where I would say is a good number. I definitely need to have a look at numbers though, based upon the squad. In all fairness, we do have. Why do I not recognise? We picked him up as a free. Okay, so we do have players on international duty. Lots of players on loan, in all fairness. International duty has really killed us, and it's going to be about another week. Okay. It's kind of going to force my hand a little bit. I fully expect some of these players will just have no interest. And if that's the case, that's fine. But if I can nick a couple of wonder kids relatively cheap, I will be over the moon. Tavon rejected me. It's another Brazilian. I'll be paying a little bit more, but he did reject me actually, didn't he? And I know some of these already will, and I probably will be well over my spends, but I know that some are gonna. There you go. There's one, no interest. Two, no interest. Got two that are interested. That's fine. Can't guarantee you are going to start 100% for me right now, but we definitely need some different players coming in. Okay, there'll be two good additions into the side. Their potentials are very, very high as well. So that's a massive plus in regards to us. See, look, they do this regularly. It gives this 5-star rating, but then when I put the bid in, it goes down to not like 4. It does happen, and it is fine there. It does happen. It can easily change still. Love a win here, whether we're... Look at that, 4 subs. I'll take a draw here if I'm honest. Yeah, a draw is fine. We're not too far away, but we need a spell where, I mean, a spell where we're literally going to be untouchable. Yeah, he's got a contract extension, but the problem is he's not going to play. Santos is coming in. It gives us more depth. And it'll give Taylor some competition as well. Just seeing West Ham have sold Veloso to Real Madrid. See, look, he started off at 5-star, then he was at 4, and now it says 3-star, 3.5 rather. So take what you may from some of this, and you've got someone like Fabio here, who has stayed at 5-star. So sometimes it can not work in your favour. Big ask is West Ham are flying on this game. Big ask. And can you believe it? We have turned them over. That is unbelievable. What a win that is. That is literally unbelievable. How did we get away with that? Be honest with you, I don't care how we got away with that. We got the job done. All that matters. Villa up next. Okay, so I brought him in straight away on international duty. Whilst it doesn't really help, it's no real bother. Just gets a little bit of depth in the side. Just hope our new right back from Real Madrid can hold his potential. That would be nice. I am not interested, in all fairness. Might try Kramer again. He's on loan at Paderborn. I don't think he was interested, if I'm honest. Kramer is very interested. Or have I just messed up there? I am very interested in him. Man City have come in for Ollie Brennan. Yeah. I'm gonna reject it. I don't think I should be selling starters. Ramos has come into the club. Love that. Another young, good potential player. Oof. Okay. Oh, look at this. I had no idea that this was a thing. I've managed to overspend. So I need about £5 million. Is there anyone I can send on their way? It might sound really, really daft, but it won't let me offer him out. He's been really good though, I must admit. I didn't really. Do you know what? Let's just try it. We've got him for free. Let's just see what happens. If anyone I'd rather go, it'd be Morgan Rogers. Been with us for some time, done really well for us. Tried to get rid of him umpteen times. Never seemed to get him out the door. And I can't see that we will this time. But if this fails, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. There's not much we can do about that. Wow, we are quite a way up there in all fairness in wages. Okay, so we have strengthened the side, which is all you want to do, to be honest. Let's see where we go from here. We've got a few more games left. And then we will crack out the next episode, the remaining parts of the season. West Ham absolutely smacked Man City there, coming off of a 1-0 defeat to us. You love to see it. That's not a good sign. Maidana has got a virus. 2 weeks out. Not ideal. Yeah, we know the game can't be saved. You can try again. Will it work again? Second time lucky. Thomas Watts is unhappy with his contract. Not just going to be handing out contracts for no reason. That is a given. Well, we've got, as you can see, we've got our team back now. As we've got more than 3 or 4 subs. more or less full strength. Not quite. Is it enough to see off Aston Villa? Yes, it is. 2 last-minute goals, including what looks to be a debut goal. And there you go for Marcos Santos. And speaking of the other Santos, this tall fella, 6'6", got right off on the right start for us. But if you look here, when they're offering that sort of money, you know, we made plenty of money on him. He had a cracking first season. Second season for us, I thought he was really poor. And we made a fair few quid on him. So that works for me. Bournemouth at home next. Rasmus Højlund up front for him. Sergio Llorente. We get Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup. Okay. Gives us every good opportunity to advance. You know, Forest are a good side, but hopefully we can go one better and pick them off. Kane could be on the move. How much did I pay for him? I paid 25.5 million. And that was a relegation release clause from Knowledge. And how's our old boy Hendrick getting on? 25 now. One day I would love to have him back. Scored goals for fun, even in the Prem, you know, not so good side. You know, look these 3 seasons in the Prem for us. Still scored near enough. Coming on for 70 goals. He's done well at Madrid, but great numbers. A game I fully expect to be winning this. It's these sorts of games that I don't win when I fully expect to win. So, here we go. And there you go. Exactly what I said. One player that I was very interested in at one point, he chose Southampton, and he's come back to haunt us there. More money there from Gordon's transfer. One thing I wanted to see, next season, 36 million quid. Even that still doesn't cover it. That just about does. This is where I need to start getting the club into Europe, getting that extra money. You know, I think we're on the verge of being there, but not 100% yet. We need to do that a little bit more, I think, in regards to getting that close. We're not too far away, I don't think. We've got into Europe once, and unfortunately, I believe it was Napoli we played, of all teams in the Conference League. Don't expect a club of Napoli stature to be there, but they were. And unfortunately, we drew them. So that was the end of us. I reckon the 2 games on screen that you've just seen will be my final 2 games of the episode. Hopefully we can walk away. 2 teams fighting relegation. I'd like 6.4 minimum. absolute minimum has to be 4. A loss is not good enough, especially after just losing to Bournemouth. There's 3 of them. Not a save to be made for Dennis Seaman. That is a good result there. We are 7 points away from European places. Another 7.5 million now. The only issue is that we are playing a lot of the lower teams now, which means we may have a tough end of season. We have hit our 40 points. That should be more than enough to secure Premiership football for next season, which is all you want in the case of running a sustainable football club. So we can't really ask much more than that for the time being. Good to see Seaman at 4 stars, by the way. Oh, we only just got the win, a late Fabio goal, but as you can see, it keeps us in 10th, and we are averaging more than 1.5 points per game. West Ham with a 4-point lead over Arsenal. Palace look completely doomed. Villa are pretty much doomed, and Bournemouth got their win against us, which was pretty gutting, to be honest. But to be honest, we're doing pretty good. I can't knock it. But we're performing quite well, if I'm honest with you. Have a look in the dev centre. I don't think there's anyone that I can even be looking at. It's not going to be the 5 stars that I would look at when I go and look in my Southampton rebuild. That's for certain. It don't kind of work like that. I am going to get this game against Forest out of the way, and we will hit March, and then you will get to see the remaining games. We are slight favourites. This will be the last game of the episode. Hopefully we can finish it with a win. That would be nice. A win, please. Get us in the quarters. Sour way to finish the episode. We crash out the FA Cup in the 5th round. A bad day at the office. I'll just go with that. And now we got 10 games in the final episode to try and secure European football. Hopefully that will be enough to give me a little kick up the arse to basically continue on the save in FM24 if that's possible. So that's all for today. Please give us a like. Please subscribe if you haven't. Turn the bells on to be notified when the video goes live. If you have managed to watch all of this, which I imagine a lot of you haven't, please give me some ideas for FM24. Tell me what you want me to do, and we will discuss and we'll go from there. Anyway, you take care. Have a good day. See you soon.